The NATO Summit's second day, key issues were discussed from Ukraine to the alliance. Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp has our story tonight.
The transfer of F-16 jets is underway, coming from Denmark, coming from the Netherlands, and those jets will be flying in the skies of Ukraine this summer.
In a brief discussion at the NATO Summit with Secretary of State Antony Blinken, he shares the latest military aid against Russia. The jets will significantly bolster Ukraine's air defenses. Ukraine has taken center stage at the NATO Summit. The alliance recently announced a new command center will take over most of the international support for Ukraine, helping oversee training and logistics. Blinken touts it's a signal of NATO's unity.
The most valuable currency we have as an alliance is our unity, but that unity doesn't just happen. It's the product of conversation. It's the product of listening.
But the alliance's unity has been tested recently with Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban's visits to Kyiv, Moscow, and Beijing for so-called peace missions. The visits raised concern from Kyiv and European officials who insist Orban was not acting on behalf of the entire European bloc. Some are concerned it shows strains in the alliance, but Blinken insists NATO is stronger than ever and expects NATO allies who visit with Moscow and Beijing are sharing that same message too.
Communicating with adversaries, with enemies, that's fine. Communications are important. You want to make sure that at least you're not misunderstanding each other. But of course, what's communicated is really important as well.
As for the alliance's future, Blinken says it's important to continue to listen and communicate with one another so they can keep developing a consensus and stronger unity.
NATO is stronger than it's ever been. It's bigger than it's ever been. It's more fit for purpose than it's ever been.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, Erie News Now.